This week on Charger Bulletin News, don't forget to fill out FAFSA. Spectra celebrates Transgender Awareness Week, and the virtual centennial homecoming is almost here. All of this and more on Charger Bulletin News.
Hello and welcome to Charger Bulletin News. I'm Neva Bostic.
And I'm Richard Boulding.
We're here to bring you the latest Charger news.
But before we begin, let's take a look at the recent COVID cases.
As of Monday, November 16th, the university is still in yellow alert status. Let's check out the COVID dashboard. The current number of positive cases is 35. The total number of people in quarantine is 136. With 74 students staying off campus. The quarantine number may fluctuate due to contact tracing. Lastly, the number of students in isolation is 35, with 7 students isolating on campus and 28 isolating off campus. The number of isolation beds available is 140. Please note that the off-campus isolation number includes resident students who decide to stay in university-sponsored isolation housing. The COVID-19 task force reminds all students, faculty, and staff to wear a mask, wash hands often, and maintain social distancing while on campus.
Here at Charger Bulletin News, we know life can get a little hectic. So to help you out, this is a reminder to fill out the free application for federal student aid, otherwise known as FAFSA. The application is now available for the 2021 and 2022 academic year. Fill out the form at www.studentaid.gov before January 1st, 2021. View the school's financial aid portal to make sure your application was received. Only file your application if you plan on attending school for the next academic year.
This week is Transgender Awareness Week. To celebrate, Spectra is hosting 3 events focused on gender inclusivity and activism. Yesterday, a presentation was held on the basics of being transgender. On Wednesday, there will be an open discussion on being a transgender person of color. And Friday will act as a Transgender Day of Remembrance. This event is a vigil to mourn transgender individuals who have been killed in the past year. All events will be held online via Zoom. You can find all meeting IDs on Charger Connection.
The theater industry has taken a big hit this year. However, the university's theater program presented their first remote production. This past weekend, audience members tuned in to see the first production of the fall semester. Students performed RUR by Carol Capet, a science fiction play, almost 100 years old. Great job, guys, on a successful performance.
And now it's time for entertainment. Emily's back to bring you the most recent news updates. What's new for this week?
Thanks, Neva. It's been a big week for entertainment, so let's get into it. Marvel has finally set a release date for WandaVision. The highly anticipated show is set to premiere on Disney Plus January 15th, 2021. WandaVision will kick off Marvel's Phase 4, which includes Black Widow, Eternals, Shang-Chi, and The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. The Weeknd is set to perform at the Pepsi halftime show for Super Bowl 55. The R&B pop star has earned 5 #1 hits, including Blinding Lights and Starboy. In an interview with the New York Times, the artist stated, "I am humbled, honored, and ecstatic to be the center of that infamous stage this year." The Super Bowl will air on February 7th in Tampa, Florida. You can watch it live on CBS. And if you have not watched the newest episode of The Mandalorian, please skip ahead because there will be spoilers. Okay? The newest episode, titled The Heiress, brings to life Bo-Katan Kryze, a fan-favorite character from the animated shows The Clone Wars and Rebels. Katie Sackhoff, who voices Bo-Katan, reprised her role in the show and has told Entertainment Tonight that Bo-Katan is very important to the trajectory of The Mandalorian. Hopefully, we will see her again this season. And last week, the Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and PlayStation 5 finally came out. Due to the consoles being in high demand, they sold out instantly. The pandemic is also making it difficult for Microsoft and Sony to ship worldwide. People on social media shared issues they were having with their Xbox Series X, saying it was running loudly and the disk drive would not accept disks. Meanwhile, only one issue was reported about the PlayStation 5, where games would get stuck in the download queue. Other than those same-day release glitches that have been fixed, people are enjoying their consoles. That's all we have for entertainment this week. Joe, what's going on in sports?
Thanks, Emily. It's been a quiet week for our Chargers as they continue to grind on the practice fields. Professional sports, however, have been at the forefront of the news. The NBA trade window opened up yesterday, and teams did not wait. Oklahoma City guard Chris Paul is headed to Phoenix, Danny Green is headed to Oklahoma City from the Lakers, and all eyes are on Harden, Westbrook, and Giannis as to where they will go. Not only did the trade window open, but the NBA draft will take place tomorrow starting at 8 p.m. The format will be very similar to the NFL draft. The NFL now has wrapped up its 10th week, and the playoff pictures are starting to take shape. But just like 2020 has been, who knows how the playoffs will actually turn out to be. Finally, last Thursday opened up the 84th Annual Masters Tournament at Augusta National Golf Club in Georgia. The event was originally supposed to take place in April, but due to COVID-19 was moved to this past weekend. Dustin Johnson wore the green jacket on Sunday, posting a new course record of 20 under par. The previous record was set by Charles Coe in 1961 when he posted a 13 under par. Congratulations to Johnson on his first green jacket. That's all we have for sports this week. Back to you, Neva and Richard.
Thanks, Joe. We'll make sure to keep track of things during the holiday break.
Get ready, because the Centennial Homecoming is less than 1 week away. This coming Saturday, the Centennial Homecoming will be held virtually with the Charger community. Come reconnect with old alumni and experience a day full of exciting events. This includes a homecoming happy hour, a virtual 5K with Charger athletes, and our reunions for both the classes of 1995 and 1970. To join in on all the fun, register on the Centennial website at www.100.newhaven.edu/centennial-homecoming. All events are free to attend, but registration is required. You can also follow the Alumni Association on Instagram for more homecoming surprises.
Attention all resident students. Don't forget that winter break starts on Wednesday, November 25th. Students must be out of their residence halls by noon on November 25th. Residents must complete the checkout list provided by the Office of Residential Life before leaving for break. With the possibility of another government lockdown, remember to take any personal items and valuables needed. Students will not have access to their residence halls once break begins. After Thanksgiving break, classes and final exams will resume online for the remainder of the semester.
Well, that's all the time we have left for this week. Thank you so much for making Charger Bulletin News part of your week. We will be taking a short hiatus during this intersession and will return next semester.
During this intersession, check out Charger Bulletin News online at chargerbulletin.com.
And stay up to date by following us on social media at Charger Bulletin. Thanks for tuning in.
For our producers, Jada Clark and Nick Meany, and the entire Charger Bulletin News production, I'm Richard Bolden.
And I'm Neva Bostic. We hope you have a wonderful break, happy holidays, and we'll see you next time on Charger Bulletin News.